Hey, everybody. Welcome to Cyber Monday. It's kind of a crazy time here at Selling Seriously. I just wanted to come on here. I'm on Studio Spotlight 9. It's awesome. It's an amazing place to be. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. There's some amazing things that happened over the weekend down here. But I wanted to come on here and talk to you a little bit about what I do, what's going on, what we have going on with specials and things. I like talking about relationship with sales. What I do, I'm Chip Eisley, by the way, if you haven't known me or haven't met me. And what I do is I talk to people about sales and I help them with their sales relationship. And people are like, what's a sales relationship? A sales relationship is that the world's changing, okay? Back in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, there were these big sales gurus who would yell and scream at you and talk to you about how you get people on the phone, you don't let them off without this, and you do this and you do that, and there's this, and sometimes those still work. But having worked with some of those guys, I also see that there's a lot of them on the back end that are losing everything. Like, they get them in there, they do the high pressure sales, they get the sell, and like 2 months later, people are getting refunds, wanting money back, getting partials. They're having all these people that have to deal with everything going on in the background, because what they didn't do is they didn't build a relationship with those people. They've got them on there, they have an amazing product, they have this opportunity, but they never talk to them and never feel about what they're needing, and they just assume everybody needs it and everybody wants it and they have to have it. Okay. Building a relationship with sales is completely different than that. Building a relationship with sales is, I like to talk about it in two different ways. First way, build a relationship with sales is that you are going to build the relationship with that person that you're talking to, either on the phone or in person. You got those, or Zoom, I consider that on the phone or in person, and you're talking to them and you create this relationship with them. Why do you create a relationship with them? Because you're asking them what's working, what's not working, how's your life going, how are you meeting your goals, aren't you meeting your goals? And then you're trying to figure out how you can help them get from point A to point B. That's a gap sell. Everybody talks about the gap sell. But if you don't know what the gap is, and if you tell everybody what the gap is, and you tell them that they need your thing, people fight against it. They're like, yeah, no, I don't need it. I don't want it. And so what we're trying to do, what we're doing is we're changing it to a relationship on sales, where when we have this conversation, we talk about a sales process, or we go through this sales module and everything. We want it to have a feeling like, hey, if you say yes or no, we're still going to go have a soda pop together, eat lunch. It's still fine. We've created a relationship. And the reason we create that relationship are people like, Chip, you're not closing as high as some of these other people that are closing 60, 70,000, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I'm not. But you know what I don't have? A lot of those people are like, yeah, I closed it. And then it flips back on them and they get refunded for it. And the business is losing money because they lost those sales. They lost them because there wasn't a relationship built. There wasn't something established. So what we're trying to do is establish relationships where everybody comes on, everybody comes in, and they get this high energy, high level of trust and knowledge. And we train you how to do that in your own company. And we train you how to do that with your own people, so that maybe they're not ready right now. But you know what I have is I have a huge amount of people that aren't ready right now. And a year later from now, they come and say, I'm ready. This is what I want because you treated me right. You did what's right by me. And they come and they stay in the program. I don't lose people. I mean, things happen. I can't say I don't lose anybody, but my turnover rate is very low, where people don't show up for the classes or they don't go to the thing, very low. And in this coaching world that I'm living in, that we're all living in, that most of the people that are watching this are living in, what would you rather have? Would you rather have lots of money coming in and then having to refund parts back and worrying about all that back end stuff? Or would you rather have money coming in, people coming in, lives coming in and being changed because they want to stay in your program and be there forever? That's what we want. You guys are we're all in the business of helping people. We are in the business of helping people. So let's get in the business of being upfront, right, and creating that relationship with sales at the beginning. And so that when they come all the way into the program, they're already bought in, they're already invested, and they're already ready to go. You already got them on hook, line, and sinker. And you don't have to worry about whether they like what they got or not, because you know this is what they need and it's going to be great. So that's the first one. The second one on the relationship with sales is this, is that you have to have a relationship with your sales process, with your steps, with your value ladders, with all the things that you're doing to get them to that sell, with the conversation you have, your sales script. If you're not having a relationship with it, you're like, okay, well, it's time for a sales call and here's my stuff and I'm ready to go and blah, 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 blah. It's not going to work. I mean, you're going to do okay, but you're going to be like, why is my program's amazing, but I can't sell anything? Let's train you out of that. Let's figure that out for you. Let's create that relationship with you and your sales, because you have to believe it and love it and be friends with it and like it before anybody else really will, before they really start buying in. So we're going to work on some of those things for you today. Now, I'm not going to take a lot of time on here today. I just want to introduce what we do, that we do relationship with sales. That's what we build. That's what we create. That's how you create your businesses, on a business based on a relationship, and not just on a forced adventure. I'm not saying we're not going to help push you and everything. I mean, we have these we have our overcoming sales objection cards. Why? Because people need to be pushed a little bit. They need to understand that they need to go into something. But we have these overcoming sales objections because people have objections, and you're trying to help them see through that and see past that. And we're going to help them do that, but we're not going to be like, and if you get off the phone before you pay, you can't do anything, and you can't do. So we're working towards helping you have those both kind of relationships. So what I've done for the Cyber Monday sale is there's a couple things going on right here. If you go to you see it scrolling right down here. Yep, there it is. Let's see if I can follow it. It's pretty hard to do, but it's scrolling right down there. If you go there, you'll see everything that we have to offer. But one of the first things that we have to offer is a personalized Zoom phone and Zoom sales script. Help you close more clients, set up to let others close. You know, it's setting it up so that as you grow, that you have the sales script in place where you can train and teach other people to do that step for you. Or you can hire it off to somebody else, and here's my sales scripts. Here's what I want you to say. Here's how I want you to do it. And it makes that process so much easier. So we help you build that process and help you build how to see that relationship building inside that sales script. We set that sales script up for you, and we're going to custom build it so it's your product that you love, and it's going to get out to those people that need it and can hear it and can hear your message. And you as the creator can kind of step out of the way and create this sales script for them. And it's everybody we've done it for has been powerful. It's been amazing. They see changes in their sales. It takes the sales process, and a lot of people separate like sales and my coaching program. No, we take it and we make your sales part of your coaching program. What's that? How do we do that? Well, we make it so that it flows from your sales process right into your coaching process, and they don't feel like there's this big disconnect. It feels like it's like, wow, it's all just this one process, and I felt taken care of all through the whole thing. So that's the first thing we're going to do. For till the end of today, it was over Black Friday until the end of the day. That's $500. Just go to the website and you can get it hooked up. The other one we're doing is overcoming objections masterclass. It doesn't say sales because every time I put sales on Facebook, they balk at it and don't like everybody to see it. So with each of these, you're gonna get one of our card decks that's overcoming sales objections. We have videos that go along with some of the sales objections. Some of the more sales objections you can just see. You go to that QR code right there, boom. There's a little video, me training you on how to take it to the next level. Just little quick things to help you guys move on to it. And we're going to go into a master class on this, helping you see how you don't have to be confrontational, but you can be loving and pushing and help these people overcome these objections and move on to the next thing. And move on to the sell and move on to the buy. Or if it's a no, we talk about a power of no, because there's a masterclass in that, just that piece, there's a master in there that people aren't mastering, that you love them in the no, and then they come back with a yes later. I have them come back so often. It just blows my mind. And so that's at the thing also. It's also $500. I broke this up because a lot of people just, there's parts of it that they want. They just want a part of what I have going on. So we're going to actually, this other one is a pretty big one. We're going to revamp your sales process. We're going to look at your sales ladder. We're going to refine the process of moving them from where you're getting your marketing into and moving it all the way up into the sales process, through the sales process, and what happens right there afterwards, and how you get them all that wrapped into a nice bow where everybody feels comfortable and supported. It's so powerful when they feel supported through this whole process, because they want to stay. They feel like they've been taken care of, that you are taking care of them. And that is a very coach-worthy thing to do, taking care of your clients. And not after they become your clients, but before they become your clients in this sales process. So here's the website. You guys already see it. It's rolling down here. It's just taking place, and it's just scrolling down here. So all I need you guys to do is go here, look at the things, pick what you want to do. On there, there's a special opportunity for everybody. If anybody wants to take advantage of it, it goes through till tonight at midnight. I want everybody to have a chance at doing this. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and we call it a raffle sale. But if you pay $50, you get a chance to win any of these 3 classes. Each of these classes are $1,200 class. We've knocked it down to $500 for this Black Friday sale. But if you want a chance at one of these classes, you put into the raffle sale that you're going to get one of my decks of 25 cards of sales objections and how to work on that. And then you're also going to get a chance to have one of these classes that we already talked about, one of these here. You're going to have a chance at one of these. And it's not like, oh, you only get this one or that one. No, if you win, you get to pick which one you want to do, because we're customizing this for you. So pick what you want to do, get it out there. Let's get this thing moving and rolling. This is Black Friday. You have now, it's Black Friday. It started, but you have till Cyber Monday at the close of day today to get in there and get this taken care of, because your business needs you to have a relationship with yourselves and with your salespeople, and to stop pushing that to a side. Don't push that aside through next year. Don't push it aside and say, oh, well, my process is so good that I can sell to it'll sell itself. It doesn't sell itself. If they don't know what you want, you're not selling. It's time to get selling seriously. It's time to get your business to take that next step. That's going to be the powerful step that's going to change your business, your lives, your clients' lives, their families. That's what we're in it for, people. That's why I do what I do, because I see you. I see your business. I see who you help, and I want to help you help them. I want you to get there as fast and as nobly as we can. And I'm Chip Eisley with Selling Seriously, and I'll talk to you later.